Our environment. Have you ever wondered how the environment affects our health or what happens to the things that we throw away? To stay healthy, we must keep our surroundings clean through proper hygiene and sanitation. In this chapter, we will learn about different types of waste, how waste affects our environment, and why managing it properly is important. We will also explore pollution, different waste bins, and simple ways to protect our earth using the 5 Rs: reduce, reuse, recycle, refuse, and repurpose. Environment and health. The environment is the world around us. It includes both natural and man-made things like trees, air, water, plants, animals, rocks, cities, houses, and schools. The environment keeps changing due to weather, seasons, and human activities. For example, in spring, warm weather and rain help plants grow. In winter, cold weather can make plants stop growing or even die. Pollution and cutting down trees can harm the environment, but planting trees and reducing waste can help protect it. Effect of environment on our health. A clean and healthy environment helps plants, animals, and humans stay safe and alive. Here are some ways the environment affects our health. Air. We need clean air to breathe. Breathing in polluted air can make us sick and cause problems like asthma, bronchitis, etc. Water. We need clean water for drinking, washing, and growing plants. Dirty water can cause diseases like stomach aches and other sicknesses. Land. Healthy soil is needed to grow food and support animals. If the soil is polluted, the food we eat can be bad for our health. Pollution. Pollution means making our surroundings dirty. When air, water, and land becomes dirty and unsafe, it is called pollution. Pollution harms people, animals, plants, and the earth. Air pollution. Air pollution happens when smoke from cars, factories, or burning garbage mixes with the air. Breathing this dirty air can make us sick. Water pollution. Water pollution happens when garbage, chemicals, or dirty water are thrown into rivers and lakes. This makes the water unsafe for drinking and harms water animals. Land pollution. Land pollution happens when people throw waste like plastic and food wrappers on the ground. It makes the land messy and can hurt animals. Wasting is harmful. Wasting things like water, electricity, fuel, and other resources is harmful for the environment. When we waste water, there is less clean water left for others. Wasting electricity and fuel makes more pollution and uses up Earth's resources. Wasting paper leads to cutting of more trees and hurting the nature. Keeping our environment safe. We must take care of our environment. We can do this by using less water, turning off taps when not needed, and fixing leaks. We should save electricity by switching off lights and fans when we leave a room. Walking or cycling instead of using cars helps keep the air clean. Waste. Waste refers to any material or substance that is no longer useful and is thrown away. To keep our environment clean, we should throw waste in the right bin or recycle it. Sources of waste. Wastes can be generated from many daily activities like eating, cleaning, and using things at home or school. Some common sources are household waste, kitchen scraps, old clothes and packaging. School waste, paper, plastic bottles, and food wrappers. Industrial waste, leftover materials from factories and harmful chemicals. Hospital waste, used syringes, bandages, bottles, and gloves. Types of waste. Waste can be divided into two main types: biodegradable and non-biodegradable. Biodegradable waste. This type of waste can break down naturally with the help of bacteria or other living organisms and mix into the soil. For example, food scraps, leaves, and papers. Non-biodegradable waste. This type of waste cannot break down easily and stays in the environment for a long time and can cause pollution. For example, plastic bottles, glass jars, and metal cans, etc. Managing waste. Managing waste means collecting, separating, and throwing away garbage properly. If waste is not handled properly, it can create many problems. Animals can get hurt by eating trash like plastic, glass, or metal. Burning plastic releases harmful gases that pollute the air and make us sick. Throwing waste on the road makes the surroundings dirty and unsafe. When we manage waste properly, our surroundings stay clean, animals stay safe, and pollution is reduced. Do you know? Chota Narena in Rajasthan is one of India's earliest villages to attain waste-free status. How to manage waste? Waste can be managed by using the 5 R's: reduce, reuse, recycle, refuse, and repurpose. Reduce. Reducing means creating less waste in our daily lives. We do this by using fewer things and avoiding unnecessary waste. Examples of reducing waste. Write on both sides of paper to save it. Use a cloth bag instead of plastic bag. Only buy the things that you really need. Turn off lights and fans when not in use. Reuse. Reusing means using the thing again instead of throwing them away. This helps reduce waste and saves resources. Examples of reusing items. Reuse plastic containers to store food, toys, or art supplies. Turn old clothes into cleaning clothes. Use old glass bottles as flower vases. Recycle. Recycling means making new things from old items. Materials like paper, plastic, glass, and metal are sent to factories where they are cleaned and turned into new products. Recycling helps save resources and reduce pollution. Examples of recycling. Old newspapers and cardboard can be made into new paper products. Plastic bottles and containers can be melted into new plastic items. Aluminium cans can be recycled into new cans or other metal products. Refuse. Refuse means saying no to things we do not need, especially items that cause waste. Examples of refusing: saying no to plastic bags. Refuse extra packaging you do not need. Say no to disposal items when reusable ones are available. Repurpose. Repurposing means using old things in a new way instead of throwing them away. Examples of repurposing: use an old jar as a pen stand. Turn a cardboard box into a storage container. Use old bottles to grow small plants. Different waste, different bins. Have you ever wondered why we have 2 different colored bins in places like schools, parks, markets, and bus stations? Each bin has a special purpose. Let us learn what goes into each one. Green bin. The green bin is for wet waste. Wet waste is organic waste that contains moisture and is usually biodegradable. Vegetable and fruit peels, food leftovers, tea bags, eggshells and garden wastes, dried leaves, flowers, grass, small branches, etc. are thrown in this dustbin. These items break down easily and become compost, which helps plants grow by giving them important nutrients. Compost also helps tiny creatures in the soil. Blue bin. The blue bin is for dry waste. Dry waste does not contain moisture or liquid. It includes things that can be recycled. For example, newspapers, notebooks, cardboard, plastic bottles and bags, glass jars, metal cans, foil, old shoes, tires, etc. These items are sorted and sent to recycling centers so they can be used again.
Do you know? Swachh Bharat Abhiyan is a campaign to make India clean and healthy. It was started by our Prime Minister Narendra Modi on 2nd October 2014 to honor Mahatma Gandhi, who believed in cleanliness. The mission encourages people to use dustbins, stop littering, and keep places clean. It also aims to stop people from using open spaces as toilets and to clean rivers.
Keywords: environment, the natural world with both natural and man-made things. Waste, material no longer useful and is thrown away. Biodegradable waste, waste that decomposes naturally with the help of bacteria. Non-biodegradable waste, waste that does not decompose easily and stays in the environment for a long time. Wet waste, organic, moisture-containing waste like food scraps or garden waste. Dry waste, non-biodegradable, non-moisture waste like plastic, metal or glass. Reduce, making less trash in our daily lives. Reuse, using something again instead of throwing it away. Recycle, making new things from old items. Refuse, say no to things you do not need. Repurpose, use old things in a new way. Compost, fertilizer made from decomposed organic waste such as kitchen scraps and farm waste. Let's recall our environment and health, pollution, waste, managing waste, different waste, different bins, effect of environment on our health, air pollution, water pollution, land pollution, sources of waste, types of waste, how to manage waste, reduce, reuse, recycle, refuse, repurpose, green bins, blue bins.